Coming up tonight on This Week in Carrington Sports, the busiest week of the spring for Carrington athletes. Softball makes history again. We'll tell you exactly how they did that. Plus, Carrington Baseball hosts not one but two jamborees, including one in region play. We've got the highlights. Carrington Boys Golf in action twice this week, including at Edgeley-Colm Montpelier. We've got the results. And Cardinal Track and Field with a back-to-back Friday and Saturday. We'll let you know how April Hogarth's teams did. All of that and more coming up tonight on This Week in Carrington Sports.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
Carrington Track and Field on Monday did not escape Mother Nature's wrath. They were scheduled to go to Devil's Lake. That did not happen. Instead, they turned south and headed for Lisbon, and it was a good meet. The boys finished 4th overall as a team. Andrew Matt, another win in the discus, a throw of 155 feet and 3 inches. Also, second place in the pole vault went to Maddox Davis, 11.5 feet. Carrington got a second place finish in the 800 meters from Gavin Stedman, 221.25, and Peyton Harrington in the 100 finished third with a time of 11.68. Now for the Cardinal girls, they finished as runners up in the 100 meters. How about this? A tie between Anniston Hornet and Harper Coleman for first place at 13.45. They could not be separated. Anna Van Ray won the 400 meters with a time of 108.09. Macy Fieberger won the 1600 meters with a time of 6 minutes. 0.62. The 4x100 team of Maya Nice, Jordan and Harper Coleman and Anniston Hornet won the meet at 53.89, as did the 4x200 team of Jordan and Harper Coleman, Maya Nice and Anniston Hornet at 152.62. In the pole vault, Reese Schaefer was second with 7.5 feet on her jump, and Kaya Lura 6.5 feet on her jump. That was good for third. After that meet, it was a back-to-back on Friday and Saturday, and on Friday in Jamestown, the boys finished 7th as a team, and the 4x100 meter team of Peyton, Harrington, Crew, Wolski, McCade, Zink, and Maddox Davis qualified for state at 45.45 seconds. Drew Matt won the discus, 145 feet 4 inches. He was third in the shot put. Peyton Harrington third in the 100 meters, and Sam Gard third in the pole vault. The girls had a top 5 finish by Jaden Lura in the 3200, but in that event, Macy Fieberger was the winner at 12 minutes 54 seconds, 0.47. Also a top 5 finish in the 400 for Anniston Hornet, 102.95. On Saturday in Fessenden, the boys dominated. They won the meet. Peyton Harrington and McCade Zink went 1-2 in the 200 meters. Peyton Harrington won the 400 meters. The 3200 meters won by Gavin Stedman. The shot put won by Andrew Matt. So was the discus. Parker Bickett won the javelin, and Sam Gar won the pole vault. For the girls, they also won the meet. Anniston Hornet won the 800-meter dash, while Harper Coleman, Reese Schaefer, Anniston Hornet were members of the 4x100 team that won the meet. 4x400 also won the meet. Jordan and Harper Coleman, Reese Schaefer, and Mara Johnson, as Carrington won the meet in both the boys and the girls. Also in the girls, runner-up finishes for Reese Schaefer in the pole vault and Maya Nice in the long jump.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance
Insurance Agency. Better get Bigot Insurance Agency.
Brady Smith and Cardinal softball at home against Nelson County Midkota, looking to clinch their first ever regional qualifying game at home. A ball and 2 strikes to Callie Hewitt. It is on the way. They're set up outside. It's golfed in the air to center. There it goes. It's gone. And it hits a vehicle right beyond the fence. It's the 3rd home run of the season for Callie Hewitt, and the Cardinals are on the board. It's 3-1. 1-0 the count. It's on the way, and Coots hammers it right center field. It is gone. A home run for Mara Coots, her first of the season, and it's 4-2. Another solo homer. And Coots absolutely crushed that. Here's a 3-2. Trostad into right center field. Into the alley. She's got another hit. Trostad just keeps on hitting. As Hewitt scores. An RBI knock makes it 4-3. The pitch. Lined into left, a base hit for Cambry Linderman. Boy, did she hit that hard. And there's a leadoff base runner for Carrington. Now the payoff. Ball 4 high, and it's 8-4. An RBI, walk RBI number 14 for Trostad. 3 balls and 1 strike. The pitch to Volk is ball 4 high, and it's 8-5. The pitch. Brenna flares one down the right field line, a fair ball. 1 run is home. Here comes Trostad. She'll score a 2 RBI single, and now going to third is Ella Volk. It is 8-7. And it'll bring up Lauren Hendrickson, who's 0 for 2. She shows bunt, takes a strike. There goes the runner. They'll let her have it. Wolski a stolen base. And now here comes Ella Volk, and she scores as she baited a throw to third. 8-8 in the 4th. The pitch. Ness rips it into left. Carrington have the lead. Wolski scores on the RBI single from Bailey Ness. It's 9-8 Carrington. And Coots lines it into left, a base hit. Hitting third and coming home is Ness. The throw is a good one, but she scores anyway. On the throw, both runners move up. RBI single for Mara Coots, and it is 10-8. And Coots is a triple shy of the cycle. The 3-2 to Trostad is ball 4, and it's 11-8. Another RBI for Kennedy. Her 15th. 3-1. Here it comes. Volk takes in the dirt, and it's 12-8. The pitch. Ripped out to left, a base hit for Bailey Ness, and now it gets past the left fielder. Bailey's into second. I'm going to give her a double because I think she was going there regardless. The 1-1 is lined back where it came from, a base hit. Hewitt around third, she'll score. Kennedy Trostad another RBI. It's 13-9. That ball was scalded. The pitch hit in the air to short. Coots has it, and Carrington will host a week from Saturday in the regional qualification round. They win it over Nelson County Midkota today, 13-10. Cardinal softball then took part in Fargo midseason madness, and they did lose 3 games over the weekend, the first of which to Grand Forks Central in walk-off fashion, 10-9. Carrington stole 14 bases. Bailey Ness had 5, Callie Hewitt had 4, and Brooklyn Knudsen had 2. Mara Coots and Bailey Ness had 3 hits each. Carrington then in the second game on Friday fell to Hillsborough Central Valley 5-4. Mara Coots had 3 hits, and Callie Hewitt, both of her hits hits were doubles. Now on Saturday, it was a matchup with Class A's Minot Majets, and the Cardinals fell 11-4. All 7 of their hits came from 3 players, 3 from Callie Hewitt and 2 each from Mara Coots and Cambry Linderman. The Cardinals will play for the number 1 seed in the region tomorrow night, taking on the Thompson Tommies in Mayville. 5:45 airtime on KDAK, the Cardinal on radio. Tuesday's home game with Harvey Wells County and the regional qualifying game on Saturday at home will be on both the radio and KDAK the Cardinal on YouTube.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
love,
acute care, clinic.
A very busy week for Wayne Shipman and Cardinal Baseball began with a road game in region play at New Rockford, Cheyenne.
Here's Taylon Mering. Base ons at first, nobody out. The pitch. And Mering inside third and down the left field line. Around second, going to third is Jacob Basons. Vinny Rappel to it quickly to hold Basons at third. It's a double for Taylon Mering. Tate comes in hitting 273, and now he hits one in the air to deep center field, moving back Canadarud, and he makes the catch. Tagging and scoring is Basons, an RBI sacrifice fly for Tate Wolski, and it's 1-0 Carrington.
Boy, he hit that one right on the nose. Nice play out there in center field.
Third pitch. Coots hits it on the ground to and it plays. Cromlick around third is Mering. He will score, and it's 2-0 on what I think is going to be scored an error. At least 6 more. This will be the 6th since the foul ball. The pitch is taken for a called third strike over the outside corner, and the side is retired. But there's a 1-2 on the way from Coots. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and Coots gets out of the inning with his 2nd strikeout. No balls and a strike. Again, sorry for that video lapse. Can't tell you what happened. Can't tell you how I fixed it. Ground ball to second. Cromlick will throw to first in time. Wolski scores. It's an RBI ground out, and it is 7-3. There go all the runners. The 3-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3, the first varsity strikeout for Radke Huey.
The Cardinals then hosted a triangular of non-region play, and it opened against Hillsborough Central Valley.
He really needs to get this guy right here.
Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the side is retired. Second and third, nobody out. In this situation 10 days from now, Max is standing on first base, but not here. He swings and hits one in the air pretty deep to left field. Back it goes near the fence. It's out of here. Max Whitman, a 3-run homer, and the Cardinals have a 3-1 lead. First home run for Carrington this season. And it comes off the bat of Max Whitman.
That's awesome. Maybe he'll get relax a little bit out there on the mound and keep throwing strikes.
1-0 the count. The pitch. Swung on, engulfed in the air deep to left center field. It's way back there, still going. Goodbye. A home run for Tate Wolski, and the Cardinals have a 5-4 lead in the 5th.
Both times that they've made errors out there, Max's home run in this one, they ended up being a 3-run homer and a 2-run homer as a result of not making a play.
0-2 the count.
Here's one where you just got to be careful on the base path. Don't get doubled off on a line drive.
The 0-2 to Coots is slapped the other way to third. Step on the bag, throw to first. The throw gets away. Whitman is out. Wolski around third. He's coming to the plate. The throw is up the line, and the game is tied. 3 balls, 1 strike to 7th grader Landon Clifton. The 3-1 is ball 4, and the ball game is over. Coming down the line with the winning run is Adrian Otis, and the Cardinals win it 7-6.
After the win over the Burros, the Cardinals trying to make it a winning streak, taking on state-ranked Velva Drake Animus.
The 2-0. Wolski pummels it. Deep left field. That is not coming back. Tate Wolski obliterates it, and the Cardinals lead 3-2.
Nice easy swing, and over the fence it went.
Tate Wolski absolutely crushed it, and Carrington have the lead. Oh my goodness. Wow. 2-2 the count, the pitch. Tate fists it out to right, and that is down, a base hit. Mehring scores, base on scores. On to third goes Whitman, 2 RBI single Tate Wolski. He's got 4 ribbies in the game, and it's 5-5. The middle infield is still going. In fact, most of the infield is still going to play back. They think there's going to be more runs in this game. That gets away from the catcher. What a read by Whitman. He'll score, and it's 6-5 Carrington. I don't know how he read that quickly, but he did.
He had a really good lead after the ball was delivered and so forth, and just read it perfect.
A passed ball scores the run. The 1-0. Rao watches it to the backstop. Here comes Wolski. The throw home. Wolski's safe. And it's 7-5 Carrington. Here's a 3-1. And this time he crushes one out to right. On the move is Otis, and he made the diving catch. Tagging and coming home is Steffen. What a play by Isaiah Otis. It's 8-7, but it should have been a 2-run double.
Great catch out there in right field.
Oh my goodness, what a play. The 1-0 is blasted to left. Tate Wolski did it again. Another home run for Tate Wolski. His third of the day. And Carrington are back within a run. It's 9-8.
Nice easy swing too. Didn't overswing. Ball jumped right up his bat.
The runner goes. The pitch is popped up. On the infield. Oh my gosh, there's nobody there because of the covering of Wolski going to second. He's coming all the way to the plate, and he'll score on the single by Isaiah Otis. Wow. Into a stretch crew Klein. The pitch is popped up, shallow, right center. Second baseman goes out, reaches up. It drops. Around third is Ehrman. He will score. RBI single Radke Hui. It's 13-10. The 1-1 is hit in the air to center field, and it is caught by the center fielder Kraft, and the ball game is over. The Carrington Cardinals get 2 in the 7th, but it's not quite enough. And they fall today 13-10 to the Velva Drake Animus Aggies.
On Saturday, another triangular, this time in region play, and it began with Lemoore, Litchville, Marion Edgley.
Says no a couple of times. Now he says yes. Rocks, kicks, and throws, and it swung on and missed. He struck him out. A little roller in front of the plate. Bason's off the mound, makes the play, throws to first in time. Side retired. Here's the 1-2. And that's in the dirt, gets away, and Whitman scores. Carrington's on the board at 6-1 and throws. And Otis lines it out to center. Gunnar Thiel just makes the catch. Tagging and scoring is Tate Wolski. RBI sacrifice fly, Isaiah Otis at 6-2. Here's Landon Clifton 0 for 2, ground out, line out. And he hits one out to shallow center field. That's down. That's a base hit. Broughton scores. Here comes Otis. He will score. A 2 RBI single for Landon Clifton. It is 9-4. Hone lines it to third on 2 hops. The throw to first by Workin is in time, and the ball game is over. The Lemoore, Litchville, Marion, Edgley Lobos pick up a win that all but assures that they will not play until Monday night, a week from Monday. after a 9-4 win over the Carrington Cardinals.
The Cardinals then saw a 3-run sixth inning become decisive as Kidder County defeated Carrington 8-5. The Cardinals will be the number 6 seed in the Region 3B tournament that begins on the 18th. Cardinal Baseball conclude their regular season this week. First tomorrow in Wishick against South Border, and then Tuesday traveling to Tolna to take on Nelson County Mid-Coda.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
Cardinal Boys Golf had 2 meets this week, the first of which in Napoleon, and they finished 5th as a team with the 391. Valley City and Napoleon tied at 353 for low score. Individually, Carrington paced by Sam Garr, a 94, good for 21st. Howie Simonson had a 96, good for 24th. And under 100 was Noah Spitzer, a 99, good for 30th. Isaiah Richter finished 34th with a 102, while Parker Bickett finished 36 with a 104, and Grant Johnson was 50th with a 115. The Cardinal Boys Golf team then went to Edgeley Combe on Thursday, and they finished 11th as a team with a 383, paced by a tie for 45th between Nick Garber and Alec Threadgold. They each shot 95. One shot back of them, Chuck Jorgensen shot a 96. One further shot back, Noah Spitzer had a 97. Jaden Broadwell shot 101, and Briar Page shot 107. Carrington are in action twice this week, including a home event Wednesday at Crossroads Golf Course.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Hui.
The weekend Carrington sports begins with boys golf tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. traveling to Valley City. Track and field with their final regular season meet at Devil's Lake. That is at 4 p.m. tomorrow. At 4:30, baseball travels to Wishick, the regular season region finale at South Border. And at 5:45, softball travels to Mayville to take on Thompson for the number 1 seed in the South. Coverage on KDAK The Cardinal on radio. On Tuesday, softball and baseball wrap up the regular season. Softball at home against Harvey Wells County at 4:15 on KDAK The Cardinal and on YouTube. Baseball in Tolna against Nelson County Mid-Coda. On Wednesday, boys golf hosts an invite at Crossroads Golf Course at 10 a.m. And Friday begins the postseason for spring sports as track and field has regionals in Hazen. If the weather is bad Friday, that gets moved to Saturday. The other thing going on Saturday, the first ever home regional qualifier for Brady Smith and Cardinal softball. Typically, these tend to start at 2 p.m., but stay on the KDAK 1600 Carrington Facebook page for confirmation of A, the game time, and B, the opponent, whenever against whoever. It'll be on KDAK The Cardinal on radio and here on YouTube. And we will have recaps and highlights of all of that, plus looking ahead to the postseason for baseball and softball on the next edition of This Week in Carrington Sports.